Okay, it's Andrew and Scott, those cinema guys.
Hey,
We're on the outskirts of Perth at the moment, and a little bit sort of into the bush, you might say. And we found a fairly rare breed that's just arrived in this town, and it's hidden back here behind us.
yeah. So it's longly anticipated the Oppo Ultra High Definition Blu-ray player. It's the UDP 203. It's the first Ultra player from a serious contender in the market. We've got a few TV brands kicking some stuff out. And look, we all know this was the one everyone was waiting for, was the Oppo, and came before Christmas.
We've
So
been
it's really
hanging out.
cool.
It's a great Christmas present. The other cool thing is that it's about the same price point as the 103D.
Yeah.
So we thought it might be a little bit more pricey, but it's actually come in, so it really is a bit of a treat.
For sure, you think the new tech is usually commands a bit more cash, but this one replaces the predecessor for the same coin. And yeah, look, the same sort of features as the 103. You've still got the multi-channel analog output. You've dropped down to one HDMI in now, a little bit different from the last one. And of course, the 3D audio, the HD audio that they're famous for. Sound quality is brilliant.
But of
Blu-ray,
course, you've got
yeah.
all the ultra high definition.
That's it. So the Blu-ray performance is just as good as the last, but now we get to play. We'll check it out. We've got the black label content in the Ultra spec, and there's more and more of this stuff coming out. So some cool movies, some classics, all coming through. This is definitely one of this theatre room's favourite, because we've actually got this artwork up on the wall already. So when we knew that this player was coming, and then this movie was just released, I can tell you what's going to be played in here first. Definitely the Goodfellas.
It's awesome. So we've been doing a setup in here. Probably should have taken us about 3 hours. Took us a little bit longer than planned, partly because we were glued to the couch enjoying the picture. The image quality out of this thing is exceptional, and we've coupled that with the JVC projector, of course.
Yeah.
And the picture quality, the color, the resolution, everything about this thing is thoroughly enjoyable.
Yeah, and for such so much resolution, the scary thing was, how's the motion going to work? And it's just so smooth, it's phenomenal. So, big advantage to the 7000 JVC over some others in the market, particularly for under 10 grand Aussie price. A lot of light output, so the HDR really does kick in quite nicely, and really big color. We got probably about pretty much a DCI spec color, I think.
No, the colour space has come up really, really well. We have found that in the calibration, the green tends to kick off a little bit, but the colour space, as Scott said, is sort of fits that sort of DCI region, and the results are really nice. It really pops on the screen, so that's nice. We're currently outputting 420 colour to the JVC in 4K, of course, at 50 hertz. On this
60 hertz,
60 hertz on this one.
Yeah.
And of course, much like its predecessor, we're outputting all of the 3D and high definition audio formats.
Yeah, we're getting the 7.1 plus overhead sound, so the encoded Atmos is well capable as well. So as we are waiting for our processor to actually upgrade in here to the new chipsets and the new Atmos format, so we will be in this room again doing another review when we go from a 5.2 system to a 5.2.2, which would be really wild.
The cool thing is we're really also coming to grips with this ultra high definition and HDR color space, and it's becoming more and more easy for us to do, and more easy for us to understand, and so the results are getting better and better. And so we've coupled this Oppo up with the Emotiva here, and as we said, with the JVC putting out the picture, and we're really starting to see with the HDR as well that potential for this real snap in the picture.
And it's all the little details, it's like the beads around the lady's neck, each colour just pops out at you. It's pretty full on. In fact, you truly forget that you're watching reproduced video, and you can just sink into it and fall for it. It's the real deal.
So if you're on the verge of looking at an Oppo and you are waiting and wondering what's coming, well, it's here now. It's no more expensive than the previous model, as we said earlier, and this thing's a real treat. Yeah.
Yeah, guys. So certainly put your order in if you haven't already. I know the guys that didn't do so, the first shipment sold out, weeks before they arrived. So we're lucky to have of the very first units here in Australia. So yeah, it certainly lived up to all the hype we were all expecting. So
Absolutely. This is the very first one we've unboxed. So, this has been a journey of discovery for us. We are going to do a sort of a bit of a tear down and a review on it. So watch this space, as they say, and we'll find out maybe some of the pros and cons of the unit, but certainly we're enjoying it at the moment.
Yeah, totally, guys. So hook in and enjoy.
Cheers. Talk to you soon.